we?
Did we survive? Oh no.
No, hold up. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Hold up. Hello.
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 I brought in the internet curse. The internet curse.
I think my husband is online too, and he knows that we're streaming right now.
Well, we've got.
I mean, we have Comcast as well, so we're not. We will call them out too.
No, we got 30 minutes, and we're only halfway done with our list, and this isn't even the full fucking list, by the way.
Yeah.
But anyway, How to Train Your Dragon. Yes, I'm a music buff. Yes, I do appreciate music in a film.
Yeah.
Yes, the score in How to Train Your Dragon was amazing, especially when the use of music in the montage.
Yeah.
That made me feel amazing. Like, honestly, made me feel amazing. Are we out? Oh, shoot, we're back in the red. Okay. If we're dropping frames, guys, we greatly apologize. We're trying to see if we can figure out what the problem is.
I think it's my husband being online at the same time. I've had to kick him off before because he'll be on Discord, he'll be on Genshin Impact, and he'll be watching like a YouTube video, and I'm like, I need you to stop hogging the internet, please.
I can't say anything. I am that person as well. Oh no. Yeah, because it's not as bad though. It wasn't as bad as it was before, and it's not dropping us, so there's that.
Right. I mean, we had to start a completely second stream. It kicked us.
So, okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on it,
Okay.
so that doesn't happen again. Moving on, How to Train Your Dragon. I know it was special to you. Fucking love that movie. Secret of Nim, another Don Bluth film.
Yeah, like I was older when I saw it, and it wasn't one of the Don Bluth films I grew up with. So it took me a while to actually get around to watch it, and I think it was because it was more nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
I was
the fucking owl, which is awesome.
The owls, the rats, the farmer in general.
Yeah.
And the situation.
The cat.
The cat and there was like the rain scene and everything.
Yeah.
I was very prone to like really bad nightmares and night terrors when I was a kid. So my parents probably didn't really let me see that until I could like understand and walk away from something that would overwhelm me like that. I
remember watching Secret of Nim as a kid.
Uh-huh.
It scared me. Certain scenes,
yeah.
The owl scene scared me, which is crazy now because I love owls now.
Right.
But the owl scene scared me, but it was mostly the cat because the way they made the cat look blew my mind. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
The crow annoyed the hell out of me.
I didn't mind the crow.
Oh my god, I remember as a kid he talked too much. And this is coming from a kid who talks too much.
and an adult who talks too much.
An adult who talks too much. Now I can appreciate it. Now
Right.
It doesn't bother me. But I remember as a kid he annoyed me because he talks too much. And I remember and I was a kid who talked too much.
Yeah.
I rewatched it as an adult, and now I have a newfound appreciation for that film.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it was meant... Like, I wouldn't have appreciated it at all as a kid. I know I didn't.
Yeah.
But as a adult,
yeah,
I actually really enjoyed the film as an adult.
Yeah.
It was smart. It was a little... I think it was a little too smart for my kid brain to comprehend.
Because it's a lot.
It is a lot.
But it's good. It's a lot, but it's good.
I didn't realize as a kid that there were scientific experiments that allowed them to be that smart.
Yeah.
So
I would agree. It's like that kind of went over my head.
Exactly. So as a kid, I watched Secret of Nim, and I was like, okay, I don't understand. As an adult, I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing.
And I feel like Secret of Nim was based in Australia, though.
Yes, I think you're right. I think so. Oh shit! I got another movie. Are you ready to move on?
Yeah.
So Secret of Nim, good as an adult, bad as kid. Because whatever.
It's
like we're rating these films.
Yeah, I was about to say I would not suggest it if you
want to show it to a kid. Yeah, don't do that. A teen might enjoy it.
A teen might enjoy it, and a braver kid can definitely handle it. But I knew my cousins didn't mind it, but it did scare me bad, and I was more of a bigger baby.
Balto.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl.
Fucking love Balto. I love Balto. Oh man.
Yes.
It was based on. Okay, you can't see
this.
But quote unquote, quote unquote, I have my quotation marks, based on a true story, but it was based off the Balto legend.
But Balto was the only one that did the final run. He
Yes.
was the one that actually got it to the final stretch to the city. He wasn't the only, like, there's a dog that ran a longer, like, stretch of that than Balto ever did.
Right.
What
was it, Slade? Was his name Slade? The dog? The evil dog, the proud one.
Oh,
the narcissistic dog.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Shoot. Balto's counterpart.
Negabalto.
Negabalto. Oh my god.
Anti-Balto.
Okay, well, the arch nemesis of Balto was the reason why I didn't like Alaskan Huskies for a while.
Oh, really?
Because I thought as a kid, well, then all Alaskan Huskies are bad. They treated Balto wrong. Kid logic.
Well, see, the thing is, like, that's fine. It didn't, like, affect me any, because the neighbors next door, the house that I grew up in, had a husky that was super sweet. He'd get out of the yard every so often, but he was super sweet. We'd see him outside of the yard, and even my, like, 10-year-old self is just like, hey, get back in your yard, open their gate, and, like, go in, and he'd go in.
I remember the goose.
I'd forgotten the goose.
I love the goose. There was, okay, so Balto had, like, I know they had these sidekicks. Goose was one of them.
I think one of the dogs was super... Like, of course, there's, like...
And his romantic interest, because, of course, they have to have a romantic interest. Oh, my gosh. I remember basic things from Balto. I just remember the goose being one of them. And his Russian accent. Or is it German?
No, I think it's Russian. Accent. Because it's Alaska, and Russia's, like, right there.
Right. It was a goose. Yeah. I loved the goose. He was awesome. He made me laugh. Balto was not Disney.
No,
Balto was Warner? I think it was...
It's either Fox or Warner.
I think it was Warner Bros.
Let's see here. Balto movie. Yep.
It was a polar bears. The polar bear brothers.
Oh, I remember them.
Yes,
I love them so much.
That's what
they
I was looking
so
at. I was like, he had sidekicks. It was the polar bear bros.
So, production company, Amblin Entertainment, Universal Animation Studios. And Universal Pictures.
Okay. So I was like...
I forgot Kevin Bacon was Balto.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten that.
There was a lot of... They had some big names in Balto, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. Definitely... Hey, damn it.
We're going to talk about... We got to. I just think of... Oh, wait. I was reading Monty's thing. Hold on.
Oh.
Phil Collins, yeah.
What?
Animated film is being Disney. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. That's why we're having this conversation, because I remember asking earlier in the podcast, what films did you think were Disney but were not Disney? Balto was one of them.
Was it Steel?
Steel? Yeah, Steel.
Jim Cummings.
That was Jim Cummings. Of course it was. Steel. I know it was an S name.
It's got to sound bad.
Yeah, it's got to sound bad. I was like, of course it's Steve Cummings. He sounds evil.
Jim Cummings.
It was just Jim Cummings. He was a narcissistic piece of shit. Steel. Why did I say Slade? Anyway. Coraline.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen Coraline as well. I remember taking a little kid to it. I loved it as an adult. She hated it because it was terrifying. Which, again, granted, it was scary for a kid.
I feel like I could handle
Anastasia. That was the first film we talked about.
Anastasia was in DreamWorks.
No, Anastasia is Fox. Fox, you're right.
Yeah, Anastasia is in DreamWorks. It's Fox. Monty. I'm calling you out. Coraline. I could have handled Coraline earlier than I would have been able to handle Secret of NIMH, but it's like, I feel like it is definitely a movie for braver children.
Yes.
It is a much but I as an adult loved it because it didn't come out when I was a kid. It came out when I was in high school, probably.
Right.
So it was that creepy factor that I really liked.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was so cool.
I heard something. Did you?
Yeah, everything you know is a lie. No, I haven't heard anything.
Anyway, I thought I heard something. Anyway, moving on then. The cats don't dance.
I feel like I didn't really... No, I've seen it once, but it's been a very, very long time. I liked Rock-a-Doodle more.
Cats Don't Dance was not a Don Bluth film. Cats Don't Dance was made completely from a different
studio.
I've told you I was in theater for most of my youth.
Yeah.
Loved Cats Don't Dance because it was technically life on, not necessarily on Broadway, life on film.
Yeah.
Like in the film industry
or just
entertainment animals.
Yeah, entertainment in general.
In general. I can't tell you how amazing I loved Cats Don't Dance. I love Cats Don't Dance. I love the music in Cats Don't Dance.
Yeah.
Darla Dimple, which was was like a Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
Nega Shirley Temple, essentially.
Yes.
Nega Shirley Temple. Loved her as a villain.
Yeah, I remember, like, what I remember most about Cats Don't Dance is her, exclusively.
Yes. Her song, Big and Loud.
Yeah.
Fucking loved it. Just the music in Cats Don't... And you know me, I'm a music buff. As a musical, loved Cats Don't Dance. I loved the animation of all of the animals. I loved that it was, oh, shit, man. Because they talked about actors without everyone being, like, actors.
Yeah.
Because they were like, anyone can be an actor if you try. You know, you have the dream. You know, work on it. But, hold up.
Cats Don't Dance also suffered a lot of budget problems, which is why Danny's audio is so janky. Mm-hmm. Scott Bakula was not supposed to play Danny and only did the line reading for the characters.
I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Yes, the music is what matters. Love the music. The music was amazing. Astounded. Oh, my gosh.
Because it was a musical, it makes sense that it was very, like, relied heavily on the music.
I remember there was, like, I knew there was a lot of budget problems, because I remember I saw it in theaters once, but I think it still flopped in theaters. But I didn't realize that he wasn't supposed to play Danny. He only did the line reading, so that was like, oof.
You're good, Monty. You're fine. I
yes,
promise.
No, this is, Monty, this is why we want to talk to chat. We love hearing it from
especially
our viewers.
Especially when it's, like, not just personal stuff. It's like, okay, what did you grow up with?
Yeah, exactly. We want to ask you viewers to also chime in. This is what we'd like to do. But yeah, it was a major flop. But I remember there was a lot of people who did not recognize Cats Don't Dance growing up. And when I think it was trending on Twitter or something like that, and people started talking about, like, animated movies that they didn't think anyone else heard of, Cats Don't Dance popped up, and everyone talked about Cats Don't Dance. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's because it became a classic outside of the whole theater, like, movie theater sphere.
It became a cult classic at a later time.
Yes.
Hang on. Dropped to red. We're dropping to red. Okay, we're good. I don't know why.
Yes, definitely cult status. Yes, I agree. We already talked about Ferngully.
Yeah.
All Dogs Go to Heaven, which I watched it as a kid.
Yeah.
I never realized he was murdered because as a child, I didn't think, oh, murder.
Yeah.
They made him drunk and then murdered him.
Yeah.
The dog. Never clicked on me as a kid. I was just like, oh, he's being stupid. I don't know what they're doing, but he's dead now. Yeah. Like, it didn't click. It did not click in my brain.
Right. Well, like, you're also a child and you don't understand the malicious intent of other people, of adults.
Right. So All Dogs Go to Heaven? Intense. Like, watching it as an adult, intense.
I never really wanted to, like, watch it. Like, I remember, like, watching it once or twice, but, like, I didn't care for it because I didn't care about dogs. I like cats more.
I love animals.
So it's like, okay, cool. It's an animated movie. It's good. It's fun. I like the alligator scene, like, a lot.
Yeah.
But it's like, it doesn't have cats.
Oh, true. Well, was it? All dogs go to heaven.
Yeah.
All cats go to... I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. But yes.
But it does remind me of that Sarah Scribble cartoon where Angel is like, I have created man's best friend. And it's like, the devil's like, what did you create? This gremlin.
Yes. The cat. No, I actually... So, I remember All Dogs Go to Heaven. I remember I watched it as a kid because we had the VHS tape.
Yes.
My sister really liked the movie. I thought it was okay as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, again, because I didn't realize there was a lot of things that just went over my head.
Yeah.
Like the drinking and the gambling, I think there was a part of
Yeah.
it. I loved the weenie dog because he was awesome
I forgot
and
about
stupid.
him.
Like real weenie dogs. Anyway, so weenie dogs, really like that. Do y'all remember in All Dogs Go to Heaven, the waffle scene where the girl finally gets adopted and she eats waffles for the first time?
Kinda, yeah.
Or not for the first time, but waffles. Yeah. I remember as a kid, every time I saw that, I'm like, God, I want waffles. Because it looked delicious.
Right.
And like I remember being so happy for the girl who finally got adopted and stuff like that. Like, she's so sweet. Such a sweet, innocent child.
Yeah.
And if I watched it as an adult, I think, again, I would appreciate it as an adult. Because I watched it in my college years.
Yeah.
And then I connected that, holy shit, this boy was murdered.
Yeah.
Then it clicked to me. All Dogs Go to Heaven, I think I would appreciate better with a more mature mind.
Yeah.
But most of the Don Bluth films, I think you could appreciate better with a more mature mind.
Like, you are entertained by it. It's very interactive. It's very, like, engaging. It's not ugly. It's usually very pretty or very detailed-oriented. Like the owl scene in, was it Secret of NIMH? And Rasputin's Limbo. And Anastasia.
I love that though. Fucking love it.
Right.
In the Dark of the Night.
Oh my
gosh. Such
so
a good villain song. Such a good villain song. All right, so I know we only have... Oh, no, we've got some time.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, because I cosplayed it from recently, The Road to El Dorado.
Oh, yeah, Chell.
Yeah, I cosplayed Chell.
With that booty.
Thank you.
Booty.
No,
like you should know by now, because everything I commented on was booty.
Booty. No, I fucking love The Road to El Dorado.
Yes.
I saw it in theaters. I loved it so much. We immediately bought the DVD when it came out. There were some sexual innuendos that went over my head, like most kids.
Way over your head.
But I thought it was the funniest movie, and honestly, the best bromance road trip movie is The Road to El Dorado. I will die on that hill. It was amazing.
It's super good. It is so... Yes, Monty, Road to El Dorado is DreamWorks.
Yes, it is a DreamWorks film, and they did amazing. And apparently, there were some things like the voice acting from Chell that irked me because she changed her accent several times, which irked me. But that's okay. The bromance between the two,
Miguel
some
and
people,
Tulio.
some people would say even romance. I ain't gonna deny the shippers the ship, okay?
We ship how we want to ship.
Yeah, you ship how you want to ship. I see it as a poly relationship. I see it as more of like but for the sake of when the creators created it to be a romance film.
I will say this about them. They are absolutely bros, and only bros, but they are bros that would kiss the bro goodnight.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. It broke my heart because that is also a cult classic film.
Yes.
They were supposed to have a sequel. I think it was supposed to be a trilogy. The Road to El Dorado was supposed to be a trilogy where they continued their adventures with Chell in like the second film. But in this... Oh, crap. We're in the red. Hold up. I'm going to pause. We're just going to wait a second because the internet's in the red and we're dropping frames.
We're dropping frames bad. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Do you mind sending a message in case they can't see us? We're just going to pause for a second.
Yeah.
I want to gloat about this movie. Oh, the noise I hear is my chair. It's making noise.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the same chair we have at work, so, like, there's a reason why I have this chair, not that chair.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, we're in the green. Are we good?
Are we good?
We're good?
We good?
Are we still live? We're good.
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay, maybe. Bitch, you better calm down.
Okay, we're going to do it as quickly as possible, okay?
Yeah.
Road to El Dorado was supposed to be a trilogy, I think, but it flopped in the box office, which makes me mad because I saw it in theaters and I loved it. I love adventure films. You know this. Yeah. I love I love adventure films.
Well, like, hang on. Why did it flop? Because I feel like it came out around Atlantis, the same time as Atlantis.
I don't remember why it flopped. I really don't
because
remember
if it came out
I just
around
know
the
that
same
it was
time as a Disney movie, you know who's going to go to what.
obviously. But even like Atlantis was good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't pulling the numbers that it was supposed to because it was during the Dark Ages, essentially. You know.
Yeah. But it was so
or the
good.
Second Dark Ages.
I think it's the Second Dark Ages.
So yeah, I was so upset that The Road to El Dorado wasn't that great. But the reason why I think the reason why the bromance seemed so alive, I guess, was because they recorded in the same room. So their banter was banter in real life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They don't get that attention from Disney. They do get that attention from the diehard cult followers.
That's me.
And me.
Yes. Atlantis and Treasure Planet are two of my most favorite films. I didn't realize they were flops until I was older.
Hey, can we get Monty to cosplay Mole with our
Yes,
group?
always. Yes.
Yes.
I'm already on that. I already have the stuff for Kita. I'm already like, Kita ready.
And you are insistent on me being
Okay, we need to stop going fucking Disney. We're trying our best not to do Disney shit. I will cosplay stuff and talk Disney all day. You know this.
Okay.
We got to give love to something like Kubo and the Two Strings.
Absolutely, and I got to see it on the big screen.
Leica Studios. Leica Studios.
That also did Coraline.
That also did Coraline. That also did Paranorman. That also did, I think it was...
Frankenweenie?
Yeah, Frankenweenie and one more. Corpse Bride.
There we go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, Leica Studios. No, don't ever apologize, Monty. Never apologize. Kubo and the Two Strings?
Oh, beautiful.
Amazing.
Glorious. It actually broke the record for the largest stop motion puppet.
It was stunning.
At 8 feet tall. If you watch the end credits, it actually shows you some clips of
Yes.
them working with it. I love Wallace and Gromit. That was another show that I grew up on.
Yes.
I love it.
So, okay, we only have a few left, but I wanted to mention Kubo and the Two Strings. Shrek 2 was already on this list, but we've already talked about it.
Yeah.
Despicable Me.
It's alright.
Which was it wasn't DreamWorks. I think it was.
Yeah,
was it DreamWorks?
Yeah. We can look it up, but yeah. Despicable Me.
I thought it was Blue Sky. No.
Well, the original? Yeah, you're the original. Excuse me, where are you? What are you?
Check in the wiki. I think it's Universal.
Nope, that's the wrong thing. My bad. Hang on. You may be right because it's at Universal Studios with all the.
Well, so is
goddamn...
Shrek. Shrek is also, but that's DreamWorks.
Films, short films. Universal.
Okay, so it's Universal.
It is produced by Illumination and distributed by
Illumination. That's what it was.
Yep.
I think
because it's the Minions that do the
Illumination.
Yes. Yeah.
So Despicable Me, we have to talk about it because it was a classic. It was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves Despicable Me, and those minions are the kind of
yes, Monty. Clearly, you are late to the podcast.
Oh, wait, the Page Master. I didn't talk about that yet. I love the Page Master. I hated books, but I loved the Page Master. I appreciated it more when I started reading.
Because I have like a learning disability with reading and stuff. It's like I didn't enjoy reading, but Page Master was always amazing.
Let's see. Monty, you are okay. Listen, Monty, you need to watch our VOD. You have to watch our VOD. Because we talked about everything you've listed already.
Yep.
Every single thing you've listed.
Come on, Monty.
Except the Page Master, which was really good. With Macaulay Culkin. Let's see. I'm sorry. We're catching up on our chat. So Lunch will say earlier, Disney sequels, trilogies were not canon. Yes. Yeah. Right. Okay. Fair. Because we're not going to ever talk about the Atlantis sequel. Ever. We're going to talk about it. That's okay, Monty. You should check out our VOD though, because we talked about those and we had some very strong opinions, especially with Swan Princess, because fuck Prince Derek.
He a little bitch.
He a little bitch.
He a little bitch, baby.
I will always say that. Anyone who mentions Swan Princess, it is Odette's story. Prince Derek is a piece of shit. Stupid man.
Stupid.
He's stupid. Anyway,
thank you, Zamer.
we did talk about Rockadoodle
briefly, but not like we were talking about cats. Cats don't
dance, yeah, or pretty much any Don Bluth film.
Come on, you can do it. I need my cousin and my husband to get off stuff.
That's okay. I have last two films I want to talk about. We still have more on the list, but we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Ice Age.
Ice Age, I really enjoyed the first one. When it came out, I don't like going back and watching it. I think a lot of its humor is kind of like worn out on me at this point.
Can we just talk about Sid the Sloth? He was the main character of Ice Age. I don't care what anybody says. The Ice Age films, it's all about Sid the Sloth.
It is.
I love him.
Okay, but let's be honest. I love Diego so much. He's a cat, but it's like I love Diego.
I love Diego's progression as well. And the what was it?
Manny
the Mammoth, and his like they're trusting of Diego.
Yeah.
Because he was valid.
Yeah.
Like honestly, that was valid that Manny didn't trust Diego.
But because it's Prey and Predator, fair.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay, so speaking of, that is a Blue Sky film.
Okay.
Ice Age being.
Didn't it later become Illumination?
No,
like around the third or fourth movie.
I think it's the original was Blue Sky.
Yes.
I don't know if it ever turned into Illumination, but I know for a fact it was owned by Blue Sky.
Okay.
And I wanted to talk about it because it was also very iconic. It blew away in the box office. I think it has 4 films.
I think it has.
Oh, and we can't. I forgot about this fucking squirrel. The squirrel's everywhere.
There are 5.
Scratchy?
Yeah, Scratch. There's
Scratch.
5 movies in total.
Okay. I think I only saw the first 3. So.
Yeah, like the.
It's 20th Century Fox was distributed, but it's scroll up. Blue Sky. See? Right there. Blue Sky Studios. Because at first I didn't realize who Blue Sky was until and this is my last film.
Yeah.
Until they made Rio.
It took me a long time to get around to watching Rio.
Let's see.
I think it's Scratch.
Is it Scrappy?
I don't think it's Scrappy.
It's the squirrel.
No,
He's a metaphor. Yes, he is a metaphor for millennials, for sure.
We're just trying our best.
We are just trying our best.
Let's see here. Characters. Cast. Sid Scrat.
Scrat. Okay.
SCRAT. Scrat.
Okay. So, I want to talk Rio.
Okay.
Because it was a Blue Sky film made from the same studio who made Ice Age.
Yes.
I hate that. Okay, so it was popular at the time.
Yeah.
For its music, by the way. Loved the music.
Why would Ricey ever love Rio?
Fucking love the music. I had the soundtrack. I was an adult when Rio came out, and I still bought the soundtrack like a fucking child. I was like, this is a bomb.
I mean, I would like it. If you like music, buy the music.
Yeah, no, I loved it. Me and my brother and my sister, we were a lot older. I think my brother was a teen at this time. Me, my brother, and my sister, we can appreciate a good animated film, right?
Yeah.
So we all went as a family, we all went to see Rio with my mom.
Yeah.
And we walked out of the film absolutely loving it. Not because of, I mean, yeah, you had the guy who plays Mark Zuckerberg, I think, in, what's his name?
Oh, Andy Scarrett.
Is it?
No, it's Michael Cera.
Michael Cera. Yeah, hold up. I'm going to look this up. Jesse Eisenberg. Jesse Eisenberg plays, yes, Jesse Eisenberg. So, yes, thank you, Monty, right there. Jesse Eisenberg. So, and Anne Hathaway, they had an all-star cast.
Yeah.
I remember Jamie Foxx. They had Will.i.am,
Mm-hmm.
They had what's his name? George Lopez. Yes, George Lopez. He played the toucan.
Yeah.
They had a bunch, and these were all, of course, singers and artists, which made, these were characters who were singers and artists, which made the music 10 times better.
Yep.
So fucking good. And Anne Hathaway, amazing.
I've only seen it once, but I feel like the storyline kind of...
It fell flat.
Yeah.
I can tell you straight up, storyline wasn't strong. Rio 2 shouldn't have been made. I never saw Rio 2 because I agree with you. I genuinely believe I never saw Rio 2, but I heard it was terrible. And
Yeah,
I never watched it.
Same. I've heard only bad things about it.
And I will agree with you, the story fell flat for Rio.
Mm-hmm.
But I did love the music. The music was what made the movie, and the visuals.
Yeah,
Because the way that they showed
beautiful.
Brazil was amazing. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And we'll end it there. We'll end it with that. Before we do though, before we finish,
We have a couple of minutes.
we do have a couple of minutes. What is y'all's movie? Y'all's non-Disney movie? Now that we have a little bit more people coming in, what is y'all's non-Disney movie that you grew up with as a kid that you can just be like, this movie was the jam. This movie was my shit. Mine was definitely like I said, Quest for Camelot, Fern Gully, Swan Princess. Even though, because Swan Princess mostly to shit on Derek.
Yeah.
And first of all, you had a beautiful princess named Odette.
And the
And
music
then the prince's name is Derek. No, not shitting on the name Derek. Not. But if you're playing a fantasy kind of thing, Prince Derek.
Well, like, here's the thing. Odette. There's Odette and Odile because it's a ballet.
Yes.
But I don't know what...
Prince Derek.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know what the princess name.
Derek.
I mean, it's better than Prince Adam.
Prince Adam was fine. Adam is Prince Adam is such a nice, classy name.
Adam
Derek.
is an English name. It's
it is based
French...
in France. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. But I'm sorry, Derek. As a fantasy name, Derek. What was the sorcerer's name?
Oh shit, Monty.
He had a mystical name.
Yeah, Monty would know this. I bet Monty would know this.
Hi, Deslian.
You know this one?
What?
Deslian?
Nope.
Okay, I was about to say that was
No,
impressive.
stop. No, I was going to say, just stop on by. We're talking non-Disney films, and we're shitting on Prince Derek because he's an idiot.
What? Okay, so
We're back, a dinosaur story. Holy shit! How did I forget that? That's amazing.
Is that the one that they're in like New York City and
Yes.
stuff?
Okay. I completely forgot about We're Back. We're going to talk about this because that was an astounding movie.
I never saw that.
Okay. So the villain, absolutely creepy. Okay,
Yeah.
You're dealing with a villain who loves the freaks, right?
Yeah.
Who has a circus of like scary things. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have these dinosaurs, and a lot of people are scared of dinosaurs. Like you said, you were scared of dinosaurs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there was a good scientist who made dinosaurs talk, seem more friendly. You learn about all these people. They'll teach you about dinosaurs. And the Natural Museum of History is what he says.
Yeah.
It is an amazing movie. And of course the dinosaurs learn about the time, which was very 90s, mind you. 90s New York, mind you. And they're traveling along learning about the time of the 90s. And then kids come and they're like, oh, there's actual real dinosaurs.
Right.
Which I think came around the time of Jurassic Park. And they're like, kids, please don't be scared of dinosaurs. They're actually kind of cool.
Right.
I think that was a takeaway lesson of that. What was this?
Rothbard.
See, that sounds fantastical.
Yeah.
Prince Derek. Anyway, sorry. Stop shitting on that.
Deslin,
I will not watch Watership Down because I knew it was a terrible, scary movie with rabbits. Oh, hi, 1 ton of coal. Let's see.
So what are we? Watership Down.
Nope.
Jesus Christ, no.
They
and also, are you talking about like the original? Like
they're talking about the original.
because I know that they did a but it's supposed to be like a live action.
No, it's
there is a new one.
Yeah, I know it's on Netflix, but it's not live action. It's very much CG.
It's CG, but it's not like remastered.
Well, no, but it's definitely CG.
Yeah,
it's
no, it's live action in the sense of
it's not live action.
Okay, then we can't ever say that Disney's Lion King's live action.
No, it's not. It's completely CG.
Yeah,
but it's supposed to be like I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's not live action. It's completely CG.
Yep.
Everything is they CG animals. Yeah. That's it. They're all CG. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to catch up here.
Okay, but he's not in the room right now because he will cry like big baby he is. Deslin wants me to pet Tangerine, the cat.
Tangy.
Our fluffy baby.
He's scared of me. Tangy's scared of me.
Because you haven't visited him in like months.
True. He's a big boy now. He's a big boy. He's floof.
He is floof because he definitely has his winter coat in right now. Yes. And you can tell.
I love it. Okay, so that is it. That's all the time
I know who this is. There's only one person who harasses Tangerine.
Oh no. Okay. So, that's all the time we have. It's 12:30 currently. I thought this was amazing. I had a bunch of other questions for non-Disney films.
Oh no!
But
part 2.
I was gonna say we were gonna do a quiz of what you think was non-Disney versus Disney.
Okay.
And I know you're a Disney freak like I am, and you would probably ace the quiz.
Yeah, it's like well, that's not Disney. I don't know what it is, but it ain't Disney.
So I would love to do a quiz like that because I've noticed.
Yes, thank you, Zamer. It's quote unquote
live CGmation. Yes, I agree. But I have noticed a lot of non-Disney animated studios are coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah,
much better because you always have DreamWorks and Disney competing. Mm-hmm. But like Leica Studios is getting that kind of recognition thanks to Kubo and the Two Strings.
God, Kubo and the Two Strings did not get enough attention.
No, it didn't. But it was amazing, stunning,
so
absolutely
good.
Stunning,
so good. I am so glad.
Blue Sky Studios and Illumination, obviously because of Despicable Me.
Yep.
And I'm hoping there is more.
I wish Illumination would like grow out of Despicable Me. They keep doing like they did 3 Despicable Me's, the Minions.
Oh yes.
So it's like I wish they would like.
I thought they created something else outside of the Despicable Me universe.
I think they did. I just don't know what it is.
We're gonna just test this out. I know we should be heading out, but I just want to check out.
Oh wait, let's go back to that.
What happened? Secret Life of Pets and How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I honestly thought Secret Life of Pets was a Disney movie.
Oh no, I knew it wasn't. It's good. I mean, it was okay. I quite enjoyed it. I loved Kevin Hart. Oh, the Lorax. Yeah. Which is definitely a very popular film.
Minions, The Secret Life of Pets. Sting was actually really good.
Sing was good. I thought it was like a 2-hour film. It felt long to me.
It did feel long. The story, it was a musical. It was just like pop music kind of musical. I didn't mind having it on. It was just more like a background movie to listen to, just because it had good music. Yeah. I didn't really have to pay attention to.
Yeah. That I can agree with.
The Grinch, which I think is supposed to be the new one with
Benedict Cumberbatch. Sorry.
Clearly, you're not a Cumberbitch.
Yeah.
So look, another Minion.
Yeah, and then Sing 2. Right. So I do remember Illumination. They did make something else, other films. All right, we're gonna have to wrap it up. So I'm glad we got to talk it though.
I never confused Quest for Camelot as Disney.
I never did either,
because it just didn't have like a Disney feel to it. Mm-hmm. I think it was because the comedy didn't feel like a Disney comedy.
Yeah, agreed.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So I did see Mune on Netflix.
We did. That was one of the movies we watched together with our group
for the watch party. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, Cumberbun. Fucking love I love the memes of his names.
Benjamin Cumberbum.
Yeah.
Wait, are we gonna sign off?
We have to sign off. I have to get going. My day's just beginning.
Right. You have a shit ton of stuff to do.
I have a shit ton of stuff to do.
And to put up with more internet shit.
Hopefully by the end of the week, I will have my internet fixed. If not, I will just barge right back into your room and be like, all right, we got to do this. Round 2. Fights.
But before we go, we have to tell them what we're planning next week.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is very important.
Ricey started a fight.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I said no. I spoke straight facts. So this is the thing. I was spitting straight facts on our Twitter, which is what's your pin 10 on Twitter. Follow us there. With what is your favorite Cinderella adaptation? And the reason why I spoke of this is because the greatest of all Cinderella adaptations. Shut up. Let me finish. Shut up. Let me finish.
In her opinion.
No, my opinion is straight facts. The Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella with Brandy. Yeah, 1997 with Brandy and Whitney Houston.
With Whoopi Goldberg.
And Whoopi Goldberg and a bunch of other. And that hot Asian man. Oh my God. Anyway. Moving on.
You're going to have to learn his name eventually.
I know his name, but it starts with a P. I think his last name starts with a P, but I can't remember. Pie something.
But you're still going to have to learn
I'll learn it. Trust me.
You can't keep calling him the hot Asian man.
That's true. That's offensive. But he is. He's the prince. Oh my God. And his voice is stunning. Anyway, moving on. Is the greatest rendition, adaptation of Cinderella, and I will die on that hill because the music is bomb. Now, she says it's...
Okay, but in my opinion...
In your opinion...
In my opinion...
In your opinion...
Which is straight facts compared to your opinion...
Mine was spitting straight facts. You just got salty about it.
Is Ever After is the greatest Cinderella adaptation. Now, we do have a poll up on our Twitter. Again, what's your opinion 10?
Yes.
That we strongly encourage y'all to go vote on so we can have your opinion to talk with us.
Yes.
About for next week, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Right.
Because one of us is going to be right.
I mean,
and it's going to be me.
No, it could actually blow, we could actually have, we could be outvoted.
And it is one of those things that we currently are outvoted.
Yes, we are outvoted. So we have, let me go ahead and list the names of the options for the poll. And I know I should be going, but we're just going to tell you the options for the Cinderella adaptations. We have, of course, the Disney animated classic. Mm-hmm. We have my favorite, which is the Brandy one with Whitney Houston. Mm-hmm. We have your favorite, which is Ever After with
Drew
Barrymore.
And Angelica Houston.
We also have the live action adaptation of Cinderella from Disney. We have we also have the we have a Cinderella story with Hilary Duff. Mm-hmm. And then we have another Cinderella story with Selena Gomez. And then my troll one, which is a Cinderella and the Four Knights, which is a Asian drama that is not at all a Cinderella story.
It's a K-drama, and it's like...
It is a Cinderella story in the very first episode, or second episode, and then it just dies off.
It's a K-drama. It is... Oof. That's all we can say is oof. It's so bad.
It's bad, but it's funny. But yes, we all know a Cinderella story with Hilary Duff. And that hot guy, what's his name? The hot guy.
I don't know. My sister.
Chad something. Maybe it wasn't Chad.
I mean, he looked like a Chad.
He looks like a Chad. I'm pretty sure his name was Chad. Oh, no.
Rude.
Oh, no.
2004.
What's his name?
So you want the actor or the...
Chad Michael Murray. He is a Chad. Michael Murray.
Thank God he looks like a Chad.
I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure his name was Chad. And I'm like, wait, that's offensive now. I was like, calling a guy a Chad? No, but his name is Chad Michael Murray. But he was the hot Chad. Yeah, thank you, Monty. The cute guy, the hot guy, Chad. Which is a very dated movie because they had flip phones. But anyway,
okay, but flip phones are still kind of... It's a dated for us in America, but flip phones are actually still very popular in, like, Japan and China.
True. So, with the weird texting thing.
But they have, like... Their flip phones are just better than our phones. So,
and this is America flip phones. So ours is like
this is like the razor shit.
Yeah, this is awful. Anyway,
I got cat hair all over your mic, and I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Zamer, if you believe that, you need to write, message us or reply to us on our Twitter.
Yes.
So we're gonna talk about Cinderella adaptations.
Yes.
Next week, and we would love for you guys to come join us because honestly, it's gonna probably be a heated debate because
Probably. What is it a heated debate for us?
First of all, this bitch has never even seen the Roger Hammerstein.
All of it. I haven't seen all of it.
Of the full thing. The classic Brandy Houston combo. All of it.
And this bitch here can't appreciate a good movie.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. And I still think that the Brandy Houston combo outbeats Your Ever After. And, like, I love Drew Barrymore. Amazing. But her role in Scream describes her role in Ever After.
Because Scream, like the movie? Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, we're going to call it here. Thank you so much, you guys.
I've never actually heard of the Slipper and the
I feel like I have heard it.
I feel like that's an English adaptation.
Well, we got to write it down. We'll put it on the list if we have to. Mm-hmm. But we hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see you guys next week for the Cinderella debate. And we would love to hear your opinions on that as well. Until then, we hope you guys have a fantastic week. And we'll see you guys later. Have a good week. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.